Hi and welcome. Today I'll be providing you with a review on the film Fair Game and how the film has shown the relationship to reality through its expositional information on real archival footage. I will also provide a critical reflection and insight into the film's message about war and the accurate depiction on the event that led to the invasion on Iraq. The conflict that has been signified throughout the movie shows remarkable resemblance towards the stresses and anxiety that is caused by manipulating truth to suit a government's will in order to achieve higher power, and the reality of stresses felt upon a nation which leads to the unnecessary act of violence. I will also be including the analysis of the relevance in the companion reading that I have done and how it has created deeper meaning and understanding towards the event that is being exposed through the many themes of war, violence, hypocrisy, anonymity, secrecy, manipulation, fear, and the unveiling truth that to a worldwide audience through film. The movie Fair Game is based on a real situation that occurred in 2002 to 2003, which has remarkably expressed Valerie Palm Wilson as a secret officer in the CIA's Counter-Proliferation Department. Through Valerie's investigative work, she comes to a conclusion that Iraq has no active nuclear weapons program. Valerie's husband, Joseph Wilson, is sent to Africa to investigate rumors of the possible sale of yellow cake uranium to Iraq. Joseph Wilson finds no such deal, so he writes an article for New York Times stating that no deal of yellow cake uranium had taken place. This leads to a firestorm of controversy within the press and the government. He states that the Bush administration had been informed a year and a half earlier that their claims of Iraqi attempts to purchase uranium from Niger were false, even after many documents that state that Iraq did not receive any uranium in order to create weapons of mass destruction. Bush went on and invaded Iraq. Since the US-led invasion in 2003, nearly 500,000 people have died from war-related causes in Iraq. Once Valerie's identity is leaked, she feels the stresses that are related to deployment-related stresses. She feels as though her career and private life are collapsing. Studies have examined psychosocial and military factors in relation to depression and anxiety. The book by Joseph Wilson, The Politics of Truth, has exposed a remarkable enlightenment toward the war in Iraq and creates a deeper knowledge and understanding the event that had taken place within the US government and the CIA. He suggests that Valerie had been devastated by the continuing attacks. With the knowledge gained by the companion reading, I had extrapolated the intensifying stresses and anxiety caused upon the citizens by its government due to war and pre-war environments. Whilst portraying an honest depiction of the stresses that families deal with due to simply trying to serve their country, it has been elaborated by Valerie herself in the article Secrets and Spies, as she suggests that her job requires her anonymity, and once that was revealed by the senior Bush White House officials, it created a sense of fear and anxiety. She states that finding myself to be a public figure in the wake of the political scandal was deeply disorienting. However, Valerie continued to try and convince the US officials that the conflict can be addressed without the act of violence. This is disregarded as the amount of fear that America had, regardless of the knowledge that there is no uranium purchase, forces them to act in violence per se. In a way, Bush may have believed that the invasion will show Iraq that America is just as prepared, even though that was not the case for Iraq. It is shown through the characters Valerie and Joseph Wilson that the amount of anxiety is continually expressed throughout the film and through the presence of war. This is caused by the deployment-related stresses. This story highlights sudden reversal of the social citizenship of Palm and Wilson. They have emerged from the process into life circumstances radically different from those they were settled in beforehand. It was an experience that showed a war not only on Iraq, but also anyone who contradicted the US government.
Created using Powtoon.